They Will Kill You is the true definition of completely bonkers and completely insane. And to be honest, I'm here for it. Let's talk about it. We go to the movie theater for an out-of-this-world experience, and this movie delivered on that aspect. This movie is funny, it's gory, has great stylized action, it's mind-blowing, and in some scenes you'd be thinking, what the hell am I even looking at? The premise is simple. Asia takes a housekeeping job in a mysterious New York high-rise, only to discover the building is controlled by a satanic cult. Trapped inside, she must fight to survive the night before she becomes the next sacrifice, all while trying to save her sister. A good phrase that hits you right on the nail for this movie is just batshit crazy. Not just from the plot, but also to the kills, the action, all the blood, some pretty unique camera angles, and that ending will make your mouth drop. Guys, this movie has it all. Mainly if you are a fan of action, gore, and comedy all mixed into one. There are things in this movie that I've never seen on a big screen before, and I wish I can tell you what they are, but don't worry, I will not go into any spoiler territory here. I will say this though, Asia, the main character, is simply a badass. No other words can describe her. She puts on one hell of a fight. There was this one scene that really showcases what she's capable of and happened early in the film, and it was actually shown in a trailer. She fights off a group of people, and she dismantles them one by one. Someone's foot is cut off, someone's head is cut off, someone is shot with a shotgun, and every single detail is shown. And this is only a sneak peek of what's to come, because after the scene, it just keeps getting crazier and more creative. The actress that plays Asia is Zazie Beetz. I'm sorry if I said that incorrectly, and she was a perfect fit for this role. If she looks familiar, that is because she was Domino in Deadpool 2, and she was also in Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. I went into this movie blind. I did not know anything about it, but what I recognized was the actress's face on the movie poster with the sword and blood. I saw that and I said, hell yeah, count me in. And honestly, I saw this on the weekend at 10:30 in the morning, and seeing it that early actually made it hit different. This is a unique film in the sense that all the action scenes are well directed and stylized. The tone is what really did it for me. I know it's not meant to be taken seriously. This plot allows you to just sit back, turn off your brain for an hour and a half, and just enjoy this hell of a ride. This is pretty much a mixture of John Wick, Kill Bill, and even some Hellraiser by the end. I say John Wick because of how it was stylized, well the action that is, and also how there was a scene where everyone in the hotel is going after Asia. The fact that this is happening in a hotel just added to that vibe. And just like John Wick, Asia puts one hell of a fight. There was this one scene where she fights a group of people with an axe, but not just a regular axe. She wraps the top of the axe with cloth, adds fuel on it, and lights it up. Then as she fights this crowd off, they are lit aflame. That scene was chef's kiss, simply perfection. I say Kill Bill because of all the over-the-top kill scenes with some blood splattering all over. It's clear that the blood was all practical. You can get a sense that the director was having so much fun with it. And I say Hellraiser because by the end of the movie, there was a particular scene that included chains and some killing. And the aesthetic of it all, it reminded me of Hellraiser in a particular set piece with chains. If you've seen that scene, then you know what I'm talking about. I love how the director did not shy away at all from showing us how bloody and how gory things can be here. This movie showed us how things can be taken over the top, mixed with comical to some extent in the best way possible. And I truly appreciated that. This one truly deserved an R rating. This was shown in the trailer, but there is this eyeball going up the walls. And if you've seen the movie, then you know how this is even possible. But things like that is what makes this movie truly so unique and so freaking hilarious. It was a pleasant surprise how this movie was actually really funny. And I got 3 very funny scenes here. The first one is when Asia is about to kill this guy, and the guy says something like, "We like you, this is my wife Anne," and he points to the body laying down next to him, which I guess that's his wife, but then Asia goes in for the kill. My second very funny scene here is when the lady in charge of the hotel needs to enter with the passcode to open the secret door. And guess what the code is? 666. I was just cracking up in that scene. And then my third favorite part, or at least my third very funny scene here is when Asia is asked, "What happened in there?" And she replies with, "Rich people." One scene that really stuck with me even after I left the theater was not regarding killing, blood, or gore. It was a simple scene where Asia is falling down in slow motion, and as she falls down, you see a teardrop. just detaching from her eye into the actual just sky. And it was also beautiful and elegant. A moment of grace and silence from all the chaos. But after that, bam, she goes crazy once again. The ending though, that is truly the definition of batshit crazy. I will go back to the theater to see this yet again, mainly for the crazy ass ending. The whole time in the movie I had a smile on my face, but the more it went on and the more crazier it got, my smile got bigger and bigger and bigger. I only have two negatives here. The first negative is that it has a lot of convenient moments, and the other is that the soundtrack at times took me out of it. Some of the songs picked throughout the action scenes did not match well at all. But in conclusion, if you like crazy nonsense over the top action with gore that does not shy away from blood, and if you like movies that allow you to turn off your brain and simply have a great time, then this movie is for you. This is the most bonkers movie I've seen in a theater in a while. Well, this all leads me to my rating for this film, and for this one, I gave it a 4.5 out of 5. This is truly the best cinematic experience in theater. I highly recommend buying it in 4K or in VOD for your digital collection. Well, thank you for your time today, my cinematic family. You are a true cinephile for sticking until the end of the video. Please hit the subscribe button, maybe the like button if you enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts on They Will Kill You if you've seen it or if you plan on seeing it. I am Chuy, and this is Chuy Cinematic Talk. Take care and I'll see you next time.